Greetings, brothers and sisters. My wife just let me know this, and I'm sure I have a lot of messages. Alec Baldwin indicted on involuntary manslaughter charge and rush shooting. A New Mexico grand jury indicted the actor on Friday after hearing evidence in a closed hearing. So I have a video on this channel that will be up tomorrow. The title's provocative, but it's, it's not what you think, right? And then I have a video I'm waiting for to be reviewed on my Apocalypse Now channel. So I'm just trying to squeeze this in as it's breaking news, and I know that a lot of people will be interested in. I'm going to run all the memes in a second, too, of Alec. One last time, maybe.
Now with breaking news, actor Alec Baldwin has been indicted on manslaughter charges over a deadly movie set shooting in New Mexico. This is the second criminal case against the actor. The original case was dismissed last April. The charges stem from the death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins in October 2021. Let's bring in NBC News legal analyst Danny Savallo.
Come on, Danny Savallo.
So, Danny, Baldwin was indicted by a grand jury earlier today. What do you make of their decision to recharge him?
I'm astonished. It's a bad decision.
It's a bad decision. Poor Alec.
I normally try to stay neutral on cases. This is a bad prosecution.
It's just bad.
Just look at the history. First of all, this shooting happened in 2021. The prosecution's had access to all the evidence since day one, and here we are in 2024. During that time, I'll give you a brief recap. They charged Alec Baldwin, then they had to downgrade the charges because guess what? Out of two charges, one of them, nobody realized in the prosecutor's office, was an unconstitutional charge because it was based on the statute that was passed after the shooting happened. Then the charges were dropped completely.
Completely. What about his wife who's from Boston, Spain? What about her?
So you know who didn't think Alec Baldwin was guilty of anything? The prosecution. And now they re-indict him 4 years later. This is 2024. The shooting happened in 2021. This is a case that is a zombie case. It has died. It has been reanimated. And now it's shuffling along.
Just look at her.
Waiting for a probably very well-prepared, very well-funded defense team to finally put it out of its misery.
And let's dig into the defense, because we have heard from Baldwin's team, and it was a short statement. They just said, we look forward to our day in court. If you were defending the actor, what would your strategy be here? And is this kind of thing usual?
We don't have enough time, but I'll give you my bullet points.
Give me your bullet points.
Number one, there are two other defendants. One has taken a guilty plea, the first assistant director, and one case is pending against the armorer. They're not charged as co-conspirators. No one says they acted together. So as a defense, you say the state themselves think two other people are responsible beyond a reasonable doubt. So what is Alec Baldwin's responsibility here? In addition...
So this is NBC, which, Alec Baldwin has a contract with them, and he appeared on the show 30 Rock, and of course on Saturday Night Live quite a bit as Trump and other, stuff he did there. We'll see what happens, and it certainly has been, worst case scenario, this has been hanging over Baldwin's head forever. But let's just run all the memes. I got all the Alec Baldwin memes here, and then I'll comment on this the next time it's relevant.
Yeah, I would say hopefully we're done, but we still have to, Alex still has to go and do his part.
Boom, snip. You got to de-nut him. You got to de-nut Alec. This is great. Watch it. He's got to do his part.
Say hopefully we're done, but we still have to, Alex still has to go and do his part.
Look at her look at her face when she makes this scissors. She wants to de-nut this guy. I mean, she's been a disaster for Alec, right?
Consider the source.
She's a white girl. Yes, I am a white girl. I am a white girl.
So, for example, my wife's on the phone with her hairdresser or her friend. She's like, really? Okay, I can't wait to see you. That's going to be great. Fantastic. What time? 12 o'clock? My wife is from Spain. And she said, blah, blah, blah.
We have very few ingredients. We have tomatoes. We have, how do you say it? Cucumbers. We have red pepper. We have, of course...
It's not easy, and I think part of it is that I'm in shape before I have a baby, and then I stay active when I'm pregnant, and I'm not trying to stay thin, I'm just trying to keep my circulation going and stretching and keep my muscle tone up, and then we're having a baby. It was a surprise, a wonderful surprise.
And one time at band camp.
It was a surprise, a wonderful surprise.
And one time at band camp.
It was a surprise, a wonderful surprise.
Well, there was a scream I heard, which is the scream that's normally reserved if there's a spider in the house on Long Island. I'm not exaggerating.
So the first part of the book is philosophy on how to live very namaste. I have 3 little babies. I live kind of a crazy life between work and them and everything else. So it's just, you know, how to stay calm and centered and deal with things that are coming at you. Then we can talk about food.
I'm going to kick your culo.
It's gonna kick my culo.
I'm going to kick your culo.
It's gonna kick my culo.
Honey. Honey, this is Governor Christie's fleece. This is the fleece that everyone's been looking for. Did you steal the governor's fleece?
I cannot tell a lie. I stole it. I'm his biggest fan.
I admire Governor Christie, too. New Jersey State Police. Consider the source.
Oh, she's a white girl? Yes, I am a white girl. I am a white girl.
I don't wake up and look in the mirror and go, oh, there he is. Ooh, you. Trump is alone. Trump is an anomaly. Trump is a maniac.
We some island boys doing cameo. Woody Allen's a perv. Alec Baldwin shot his coworker, and his wife thinks she's Spanish. And we're on Cameo. I'm going to pick that up. And Cameo, we're island boys, and let the island boys.
Message to say how sorry I was and shooting famous cinematographers. And then the gunshot, as you all know, the cinematography.
I want to apologize. I'm sorry that Vladimir Putin has effed with me again. Click with, I don't know what words to use today, but if they click with them.
Isn't marriage a gunfight sometimes? I'd light up a couple usually when I was working, because I'm so nervous when I'm shooting to get the job done. When I was shooting, or just stupid behavior. When I'm shooting.
Well, we're having a baby. How about that for a project?
Ay, ay, ay.
Cravings here, okay.
See.
Ay, ay, ay.
See.
Ay, ay, ay.
See.
Well, I'm going to miss those crazy lovebirds. Those crazy kids. Only spirituality will save this world. It's Paul Romano, definitely reporting from the Apocalypse and the Ascension. Everyone have a blessed day and be grateful.